Did I hit the start? Okay, I hit the start recording button. Yeah, that's cool. And now we hit the this. Cool. I hope this music isn't copyrighted. Alright, now I gotta open my stuff. There we go. Cool. Hi. So this is like, oh, this is the wrong thing. I'm supposed to do comic stuff here. Okay, so this is supposed to be an un. I don't know. I'm just here to talk about stuff while also drawing because I think it'd be productive, and also I get to do other stuff. Um, new, new. Yeah. Let's do it. Solid point. I think that, right. So I've been thinking about stuff, and I think stuff's cool. I think that the position that I'm in, where like I am a pretty carefree guy, I think. So it's like kinda sucks when you are like, not everyone's you, right? Because I'm lucky enough to not have to think about much, or like rather, I can easily tell my brain to shut up when I do. So it's like, lol. But it's not a thing that most people can do, I think. I I don't really know why I'm here. I think that I don't know. I just think that doing things is cool. Because I was thinking about, I don't even know if my audio. Hold on, let me check. Let me check my OBS. Okay, it seems fine. Um, yeah, I was just thinking about talking about random stuff that I've been up to, or am I talking quietly? I am. That's on purpose. Um, yeah. So I think creative arts and stuff like that, and being able to express yourself like that, I think that's cool, right? Um, yeah, I was thinking about like, wow, right? Because like I am just like a guy that exists, and I think it's cool that people like look at me and they go, wow, that guy's cool, right? It's been like pretty recent that I actually acknowledge the fact that, wow, like there's actually people, or at least one person that I know of, even though there's probably more, that like look at me and they're like, wow, that's an inspiration. I'm like, that's crazy. Because I just think I'm stupid. And apparently people think that's cool. But it's like, yeah. It's mostly like for art stuff, but they also think I'm just cool in general, so I think that's awesome. Um, but yeah, a friend of mine, uh, who is an artist, they've been getting into art and stuff. I think I've gotten 2 or 3 people into it. But they were like, wow, uh, I see your stuff. They didn't say this like outwardly, but uh, it's like they told me, and I was like, oh, I get it, right? They were kind of like inspired by the stuff that I did. Like, this is when I was like, not to say when I was bad, because I will probably always be bad to myself when I look at it through a lens of like the future, because like that's how it is. Like this is when I was bad, right? But like back, this is like the beginning of 2025, where I first designed my second Sona, and I don't know if they were doing stuff before then, but that's when I first saw them draw, and I was like, oh, that's pretty neat, right? Because it was like I was just like drawing stuff to do it. I think I don't know. I don't have the picture on me right now. I could probably pull it up. Give me 1 second. But it was like they were like, man, everybody draw this guy now. I was like, that's crazy. It was a different friend, but then he did it, and also now, like, I think that was like one of his first, but I don't know if that's actually true. And now I see him, I'm like, wow. It's like I started posting on the server I'm in. I started posting some of the stuff that I did, and I think that they saw that and they were like, man, drawing's cool. I should try it. And that was just completely unprompted, by the way. Like, now I see myself as like I think that if you see a thing and you're like, man, I kind of want to do that, but something like, if you don't find it fun, then I think that, or if it like kills you, not because like you think you're bad at it, but because you don't like the process of doing it or something, or if it just like hurts you more than it helps. I think that that's like, I mean, that's well, not that that's like, I think that sucks, right? Oh, I just remembered. I can find it pretty easily, but yeah, like, this is like, I just found the image, beginning of 2025, where I drew like this fellow. It's gonna be off the screen soon enough, but a friend of mine was like, yeah, everybody draw this guy, and then a different friend of mine did it, and you know, being art, stuff like that. But then they started getting into art, and they actually started liking it, or like they started off, you know, as all artists start off, and then they started getting into it, and they started practicing more, and you know, it was nice to be there to help them, right? And eventually they kept growing, developing, and I think that they're really good. I see them, it's like a wow, that's so cool, right? I like, and it's always like, and I only just now realized that they are like inspired by me, because they kind of said it. They were like, they did say it, I think, and it was like, wow. I'm sorry, I'm kind of just like talking about that, because I just think that I don't know, I think it's just cool to be looked up to. And that was like the first, it's not the first time I've been looked up to, but it's the first time, it's like the first time I've inspired someone to do something, or like the first time someone said like, the stuff you do is cool or something. It's not the first time, it's like the first time they said like, the stuff you do is cool, and it made me want to do something cool, or it made me want to do what you do. And that's crazy, because I wasn't even like, I'm gonna keep saying this, and I need to stop saying it, but it's like, I wasn't even good, right? I'm still like, I'm always gonna see that as like, I wasn't even good, but like at the time I thought it was good, and that's what is important. And at the time I probably was good, because I've been good for a while, and it's like, what is good? It's like, just shut up, stupid. But yeah, it's always gonna be like a wow moment when like someone tells you that they are inspired by something. I think that's neat, and I kind of think that, you know, I kind of want to help inspire more people, if there is a way for me to do that. And so, not to say like that's what I'm doing this for. I do it because I like talking, or that's what I'm doing it for right now. And hopefully I don't forget to do this in the future, because I don't want to forget to do this in the future. But it's like, you know, I think that doing stuff is awesome, and I'll probably do a more in-depth talk about, you know, why I think that everyone should pursue things. Is like, it's never too late to pursue a hobby or something. Like, you can be like in 90 and you can go like, man, it's like, it's too late for me, I'm already dead or something. I think that 90 probably, most people don't reach 90, I think. Isn't like the average age like 80 or something? But it's like, you can be 50, 60, and you can discover new things about yourself that you enjoy, and you can discover, like, I remember there was, like, this tale of, like, some, like, married woman who figured out she was, like, man, like in her 50s with kids, you realize, oh yeah, I actually too, right? It's like, they were like 5, and I think that's cool. But it's like, you're probably not, well, not you're probably, you are not going to be static. That's not like a thing. Like, you don't hit like 20, 30, and then suddenly you're unable to learn anything. That's not how that works, right? Like, you're always gonna be capable of learning things, and it might be hard or whatever. It might be, and I'm not gonna say that it's not going to be hard, but it's not gonna be impossible. And I don't think you should give up on something just because it's hard, or I don't think you should give up on something that you want to do specifically because it's hard. Because like, the excuse of just like it's too late or I started too late isn't really true. Because now that I've been doing stuff, I've been getting some of my older friends into art. They're like, I think that is silly to think that you have to start art at like a young age. Because like like the friend that I got into art is like 18, and you could say like that, yeah, that is pretty, yeah, they're like 19, but you could say like, yeah, that's like pretty young, but, and like, yeah, that is young, right? I don't really talk to like 30, actually I am talking to like, I don't really talk to like 30-year-olds or something, but like even like the older people that I do talk to are like attempting to get into art, right? And they may be like inconsistent with it, but it's better than nothing, right? It's like, it's always going to be better to do something than it is to do nothing. Like when you're at two paths and you're like, man, I want to do this thing, but there's not really a but. And also it's like, I don't have the time to do it. I mean, it's like, even if you have like one, that's not even half of 1 minute. If you have like 30 minutes or something, it's worth a shot, because yeah, at least you're doing something for like 30 minutes. And yeah. I should probably lock in on this thing, because it's like 10:32. Oh, it's 10:32. Never mind. I don't care. I can just keep going at the speed that I'm going at right now. But yeah, I think that when it comes to just like expressing yourself, I think that if you're able to, like, if it's just not locked out because of like alternative factors, like I broke both of my arms or something like that. But, like, I just moved. I just like, why am I doing it like this? I can just rotate the thing. But if something like that happened, you know, that's a no-brainer. But it's like, outside of that, I don't see why you shouldn't. Because like, if you're gonna do something, if there's two paths and there's one path of doing nothing and the other path of doing something, the path of doing something, even if you don't end up pursuing it later or if you don't find it fun or whatever, at least you attempted, because you're always gonna have that thought in your mind of like, oh man, what if I did do it or something, or like what if I did, like what if I actually liked it? You'll never know unless you do the thing. And if you don't do the thing, then, you know, you're never gonna know. So it's like, who's to say whether or not you were gonna like it, because you never actually tried it. And even if you think, man, I'd never be good at it, It's like you don't know that. You don't know that if you never put in the effort to actually try it. You just kind of assuming that you're going to be bad at something and then just letting that assumption ride with you to the end of time, which I think is silly. If I can be honest, I think that's pretty silly. I don't think that. Yeah, I just don't think that people are like static. I'm a hope-for guy. I think that people are very able to change, and that's been proven a lot. But you know, people are very capable. The will of the human spirit, or whatever, the endowment of the human spirit, will always overcome things like that. Yeah, but I think that a lot of people are a lot more capable than they think, and they just don't believe in themselves. So it's like, even if other people believe in them, it doesn't matter, because like they're like, other people believe in them, but if you don't think that you can do it, then it's like you're always gonna be holding yourself back, I think. But I think that going into things with the view of like, I'm not gonna be good at it, so why do it, is like first of all, you don't know whether or not you're gonna be good or bad at it if you don't even attempt to do the thing. And the second thing is just like, you know, even if you aren't good at it, or even if your goal is to only be good at it. Wow, I made him so big. This is hilarious, actually. I'm gonna keep it the way it is. If your goal is only to be good at a thing, then you're probably not gonna. It's not saying you're not gonna go anywhere, but it's more like it's a slippery slope, right? Because if you don't see improvement fast enough, it's gonna like explode you or something. But like my goal was like, I only had my creative vision after. Wait, no, that's not true. I think before my drawing arc, I had a game idea. And then that game idea was like oh man, because I'm a person. So it's like if you can't get a job done right, do it yourself, something like that. But it's just like, no one ever does the job anyways. I'm the only one doing the job because I think that I can handle things that I probably can't. That's probably the biggest flaw, but it's helped me do a lot of stuff, because like now's a great time for Pharaoh to start playing. I've been doing some music stuff, I've been doing some art stuff. It's also the reason I'm doing art in the first place, you know. So it's not all bad. I'm too lazy to do anything with this, so I'm just gonna speedrun this. Oh, it's lagging now. I don't really know if I'm gonna color this, but yeah. I'm kind of talking, because I think that talking is fun. And I think that, yeah. Not to say like I think that my voice is important, but I think it's helpful, at least, because if someone sees the video and they're like, man, you're kind of spitting facts, and if I can change, you know, one person's mind or help one person to do something that they didn't feel like doing before, I think that's cool. And yeah, that's pretty much the only goal that I have with doing this kind of video. By the way, I'm gonna upload this, even if like the audio sucks, or if I mess something up, I'm probably gonna upload it anyways, and it's gonna be awful. But it's not to say it's the first video, but I've done more videos, I've done streams or something. I also don't plan to edit anything that I do ever. If that changes, I probably will. But as of right now, I just kind of think that doing edited stuff, I had like a video I was working on for Window Kill. I might actually finish that this year and actually upload it because I love Window Kill. Window Kill is a great game. It is the best roguelike ever made. Completely changed the topic, by the way. This is the ADHD moment. But yeah, I think that, you know, giving things a try is the most important thing. And I think that art is one of the more accessible things that you can get into as a hobby. Because, you know, one, art is everywhere, two, art is subjective, and three, art is like, it takes many forms. But this is not, it's like specifically like, you know, the drawing, painting, stuff type of art. You don't need like a billion supplies or something silly like that. You don't need, all you need is like pencil, paper, whatever. As a wise man once said, pick it up. Not a bit, but I think that bit is incredibly funny, but it's incredibly true. Oh. I hope EXO-ID doesn't kill me. I love it. But yeah, almost done. But I think it's here in the air. I don't care that much. There we go. That's well. Yeah. Airship, so I haven't talked that much in the past like 3 seconds. But yeah. This is just the beginning of a conversation that I'm probably gonna have later. Maybe in like, I don't know, a week, whenever I feel like doing one again. I don't know why I felt like doing this. I think it was like random because one of my other friends was like, oh man, I want to make a YouTube video. So I was like, actually, you know, because I'm not going to pretend like I've done so many, I've tried to do YouTube so many times, and then, you know, ESDG, and it's like, haha, you actually want to do this now, and then I'm started doing something else. So I think that combining, you know, artistry, which has always been, I think this is like my most consistent hobby, and it's probably going to be like that forever, because I'm never going to drop art, I think, ever. Hopefully. If I did, then I would be dead. I don't think there's any other way to say this, actually. I would be dead. Someone has killed me and replaced me with someone else. That's what happened. I think that I think that combining art with YouTube probably helps, because it gives me something to do that's consistent and that I'll always be doing, so that it's gonna be sustainable. And I also like talking, and I also like talking, and I also like art. So it's like there's nothing here that I don't dislike. So it's gonna be sustainable. It's gonna be here forever. I'm sure to like gaming and stuff, because I don't see myself being like consistent. Like, you will play this game and you're known for this game, but also, you know, variety things aren't too popular. So I think that drawing niche is gonna be cool. I also don't see myself doing animation stuff either, so it's like, that part is like, what am I even erasing? Oh, that. So it's like, you know, this is one of the best things I could do. And I don't remember where I got this idea from. I think it was just like, man, I kind of want to talk, but I also need something to do. So I think I want to draw. And that's why I wanted this. And so, as most things are, you are only seeing this because I had a random thought. Wait, what layer is this? I don't even care. Um, there we go. Don't question the way I do things. I do it like this for a reason. Because, I enjoy it this way. I'm not coloring this. It's like 10:44. It's only 10:44? What? How long has I been recording this video? I've been recording this video for 25 minutes. I've still got a bit left in me. Let's color it. Let me grab the ref sheet on it for like the colors. Okay, checking my pin messages. Scrolling all the way down. Wow, this ref sheet is a year old now. That's pretty cool to think. Actually, it's not a year old now. It'll be a year old in 4 years. It'll be a year old in 4 days. Why is it so big? Don't ask me. I can't answer. Well, it's like I've been downsizing stuff. So it's like things have gotten a lot bigger, it looks, but I've gotten a lot smaller with art and stuff. So it's like edit. Change canvas size. Bring this all the way to the bottom. This is VG. I forgot the full name of the song, and I'm not gonna remember it either. Let's give it a minute. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, I was yapping. Yeah, so I'm just here because I want to be here. I like being here. Drawing, I like talking. This is the perfect combination of both. And I don't know. It doesn't feel very awkward. Cause it's just like I'm talking to myself, except there's a camera. Now there's not a camera. That's the best part. I don't think I will ever show my face on camera. I'm never gonna do that. That's never gonna happen. Unless I'm wearing like a fursuit. Then it's gonna happen. But otherwise it's not gonna happen. Cause I like being just this silly guy on the screen. Because it's cool to be just there. I don't know. I miss this part. I'm gonna go back. What? How did this get here? How did I clip it? I don't remember doing that. Isn't that why you did it, bro? Kind of speedrunning it because of my sound outside. I don't really care that much. This works. Why am I doing so many? Stop! Stop! Okay, there we go. There we go. Speedrun complete, kind of. I still have to do some extra detailing, but after that, then I'll be done. And after I'm done, I'm closing the video. I don't know. This has been fun. And I hope I do it more. And if I don't do it, someone should shoot me. Random? I'm not gonna take that back though. Someone should kill me immediately if I ever stop doing it. No one's gonna see this video. But if they do, and I end up being like... See, that's the thing though. Like, it's just like I don't know if anyone's ever gonna see this, right? And I never will. Until, like, hindsight, like, 7 years from now. Where I'm either game developing or something, or I'm doing like YouTube while also game developing. That part's not gonna change actually. I don't know why I said it like it would. That is the end goal. Probably animation actually is the end goal. That one's unironically probably gonna be harder because like I have bigger ambitions with that one. wow, Joy of Remembrance is a great song. I don't even know if that's the song that's playing. Also, yeah, so this playlist will probably stay the same, as in, like, these songs are always going to be in here, but it might grow. But you're going to hear repeats, for sure, because I'm going to use the same playlist for every single video. I hope none of these songs are copyrighted, because then I'm going to be sad. And I'll have to, like, cut out a decent bit of the stuff. I genuinely don't care. Okay, let me... this is taking too long. Deltarune reference. That looks good to me, I think. Perfect. So, see how easy it is when you just stop caring. Anyways. How did you even get... There we go. Gotta add that legendary white outline. Let's do some change canvas size. Also, I hope, like, you know, showing my process while also talking about, you know, you should do art and stuff will actually help people, like, oh, you could just do that. You know, explaining stuff is hard. I'm a visual learner. I don't know if anyone else is or not. I don't know how to explain things. I might do that later. Or on a different date. But you're not getting an explanation. Not to say anytime soon, but you're not getting an explanation now. Now I gotta turn this into a YouTube thumbnail. But yeah. I should probably also, not say introduce myself, because probably could guess. Let's pick my iconic color that I just came up with right now. I go by many names. This is CD. It stands for Sin Dragon. You can also call me... You can also call me the Luminary. That's not this guy. This is that guy. This is not this guy. These are two different things. This is a different Sona. I'll show you guys later, or something. And I can also be called... That's my name. Like my actual name. I should also say that I am... that. I can write this better. Ooh. But also... both of these are fine. You gotta know why. I am... This is the... That's not the... Wait, it's on the paper. Wait, I just realized it's on the... Get rid of that. Yes. Yes. Shut up. I'll find it eventually. Oh, I was right the first time. Okay. Get away. I was right the first time. Oop. Cause I am. Gender. Cool, isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? That's great. I am also 17. Whoa, 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 what's happening? Whoa, whoa, stop doing that. Okay, for some reason, it just kind of does this sometimes. Yeah, 17. But also, my birthday is on the 25th. So I will be 18 soon. By the way, this is my favorite song in the playlist, I think. Maybe Cosmos, but this song is so good. This is an outro, I guess. Boom, go do something else.